Audio check. Audio check 1, 2, 3. Hopefully this mic right here is working. I got audio levels. Yep. Got my headphones on just because I've had feedback through this going before. So hi, my name's Robbie Strike. I am a audio, video, computer tech enthusiast. And on my channel, I typically talk about computers and tech and all sorts of things like that. So today we're going to talk about the year of Linux, which is just kind of a play on, people have been saying that for years. This is the year of Linux, which I don't believe it will be, but yeah, it's fun. It's good to be optimistic, right? Oh, my camera is in. Get my green screen in. Maybe if I zoom in a tad. There we go. There, that's better. So, yeah. So if you're catching the stream, I'm just doing a sound check right now. Make sure everything works okay. And with the sound check, I'm just yeah, I can see myself over there on that computer. Obviously, there's always a delay in this. So yeah, if you're watching the replay of this, I'm just doing the sound check. I'll have chapters, which I'll add probably on Saturday to make sure everything is working smoothly. I'm just going to mute my desktop audio for a second here. Let me check my... Yeah, okay, sorry about the delay there. I just wanted to make sure. Mute myself here. Because I had major audio issues the other day. So I just wanted to talk. If you're a new person to Linux, hey, you got somebody in the chat. Just in our channel test, yeah, I see it on there. Also, if you want to call in and chat with me, I have a Discord server. Whoa, that's not the link. Let me grab my. Well, it's right here in the. Go here. I'll grab the link here. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing in the thing here. I'll put this here. Hello, just in our channels in here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about the software applications in Linux. So if you're a new person, or even even an expert Linux user, but maybe you have other software, and I'm pretty sure somebody in the chat will shout out some software that they like to use. Yeah, let's just go here to go here. I'm gonna go full screen here, and I'm gonna just cut to my where I have a display screen. There we go. I'll transition to this here. Just want to grab that link for us for the disc. Oh, jeepers! Doesn't have the. Can I copy and paste that into the chat here? It's right there. If you're looking at the Discord, I don't think I'm signed in here, so I'll drop it here in the chat here. Is that going to work? No, it just says Discord. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Crap. Let me figure this out. Back to this screen here. I do have a way of doing it. I do. Go here. Go YouTube, go to my video, go to edit the video, and that's where the link will be. But I'm just trying to post it here in the chat. Yeah, always some technical issues here when I'm, okay, my stream's up live. I should have just did a notepad up with all the description, which I will do right now. Text editor built into Linux. I like text editor. Close that area. I got. And now I'll post that link into the Discord link in there. Oh yeah. Copy. Control V. There you go. So there's the Discord link. I'm not going to open up the chat yet, but if you want to log into Discord, log into my Discord server. There's a voice chat in it, and I got it set up so you can talk to me by voice. You don't have to put your webcam on. just talk to me through your phone. It's kind of like a call-in radio show, right? You can call in and we can have a chat. Or you can just type in the chat, hey, chat, what do we got? 5 people in. Okay, cool. Your go-to software, if you are a Linux user, or if you're new to Linux, and you need a Linux equivalent, maybe we can help you with that. Well, there's like, quite, your nice dealio of, I'm not showing you what I'm doing here. Let me show you. So yeah, this is Text in Linux. Great program for if you're using Linux. It's built in. It's basically your text editor. I use it all the time. Now I got my little checklist here. How to add Linux XP. Oh yeah, and the themes. I guess I want to go through that today too, because in Mint, I'm gonna put that over here. That's a one thing. So I got this themed up here for my daughter. Can I full this? Yeah, full screen. Can I do that in? Yeah, we full screen that. Okay. Turn off that dealio here. So here's the web browser. Here's my whole deal here. My where is that? Oh yeah, this is the browser. So I did this for my daughter. It's her. We go to out of studio mode. I'm going to grab my head here and just put my head right near in the middle, right there. That's good. I'll keep my head in shot. Just show you the themes. Obviously, you could change your backgrounds. I've installed a ton of software. I got Brave working in here. Just so my kids, Clickety, which is just an old school game, but I really like it. It's just one of those fun games to play, where you just sort of click like a reverse Tetris. Do I have the desktop? Yeah, good. You can hear the desktop. Just a fun stress relief game. I love this game. I played this game for years. Oh dear. I'm not good at it right now because I'm not focused on playing any games. But yeah, Clickety, I love that in Linux. There's the K-word, Trackballs, and Vinegar Studio and Sober, which is, I guess, Sober is like the killer app for my family because they want to play Roblox, right? So in the games, got a ton of old, like actual Linux natively running games on my system. And this is not even my main go-to system. I just played around with it and wanted to install a bunch of stuff in it. QJoypad, which is really handy if you have a game controller. It's not going to work right now because I don't have it plugged in. But go back. Yeah, QJoypad, I did do a video about that QJoypad, but basically it will allow you to, instead of using your keyboard, you can map a game controller with your keyboard buttons. So like if you got a keyboard only game, but then that's a nice feature of QJoypad. Use that for a lot of emulators and things like that. Yeah, there's like a ton of free software. Like you just go to the software center in Linux Mint and it just has like, you name it, there's like free software. And it's so easy to get it from the software manager in Linux Mint. That's one thing I really like about it. Like it has VirtualBox, Spotify, Inkscape for vector-based drawing programs. And now there's like a lot of flat packs. And then the latest version, like if you type in Roblox, I'll use Roblox as an example because we play Roblox a lot here. Is it not in there? It's not in this version. Okay, if you have the latest version of Linux Mint with a repository, it actually has Sober and Vinegar like right into it. This one I had to do it through the command line. I don't install a lot of programs in the command line, but what's the other one that? Sorry. There's games like Minecraft. There's a Minecraft launcher. I haven't played around with Minecraft a lot, so that's for the gaming people. I believe there is a Steam. There's the Steam that you can install, which you can play a ton of games for the gamers. And also, what I'm saying, like with Sober, Roblox. it's working right now as the recording of this video, but I do have to constantly update. So for Sober and Vinegar, because they're a flat pack. Where is that thing there? The Flat Hub. They're from Flat Hub. Pretty easy to fix, actually. If you on some of my older computers, I have to do it through the command line. So I'll do flat pack update. It'll look for updates, and it'll say yeah. Some update there. We'll follow that later. Runtime branch end of life with reason GNOME 47 runtime no longer supported as of October 15th. Please, as your application developer, migrate to a supported platform. Probably need to update like the distro Linux again, because this one I installed a while ago. So it's just doing like the Flatpak updates. I believe the software updater will actually do that. But on some systems, I have to do that where I have to do the Flatpak update to get things working. Also, you can always update by clicking the shield at the bottom of your screen and do your Linux updates. What else software? There's KdenLive. There's video editors. There's a lot of video editors, actually. Video edit, and you'll see like I got KdenLive installed in here. I have Flowblade, Shotcut, Pity. My preferred video editor is KdenLive. That's what I use. There's other applications out there that are available, but KdenLive is really the my go-to when it comes to video editors. I've already installed it. I've tried others. I'm surprised Olive is not in here. I don't see it in here, eh? No Olive. Well, I guess I'll show you how to... No, it's not in there. Is Olive still supported with Linux Mint? This thing's still updating. I'll wait for it to be done. No, I'll update these things. Oh, and this computer, which is not this computer I'm on, it's actually I'm virtually connected to this computer. It's over there, basically on the other side of the room. I got this U-shaped desk. I should show you a picture of my setup sometime. It's not like the most fancy setup, but it's a setup, you know, had to make it work. Set a green screen behind me. So the big thing that really bothered me is I had a mess all the time. Like, so I have a family, and we're a very active and busy family with toys and stuff. So there's always a mess. So I don't want the mess behind me. So I set my desk up and reconfigured things so that I could just have the green screen and kind of hide my mess, and not have to like be full of anxiety and tidy up before I do a live stream. All right, I'm just gonna, while this is doing this, I'm just gonna show you other. Obviously, there's Office. Like people say, well, Microsoft Office doesn't work in Linux. The only one I ever go to is like Writer, which is basically, it's going to ask me a bunch of questions because I never launched this program on this system before. And it's loading up on my slow old computer. So, okay, we have some views here. There we go. We're building up our views here. I didn't do like a shout out. I sort of said, hey, I'm going live today. And I'm only streaming on YouTube today. So I have a way of streaming to multiple platforms. But oh, I botched this. Yeah. There we go. Let's open up OBS here. So another program I'm using here is NoMachine. NoMachine is a killer app. It works on all platforms. With NoMachine, I can control multiple desktops. I can even control Windows with Linux, which is really cool. A little trickier to get Windows to work. Next tip. Oh, just going to say okay. Yeah, so this is a LibreOffice. Gosh, I loved it when it had the name OpenOffice because it was funner to say OpenOffice than LibreOffice. But anyway, it's good software. There's a ton of software in Linux and it has the save icon, which is the diskette. Where is save on here? Is Control S? Is there like an actual picture of a disk on there? Not on this system, no. So yeah, there's which took a long time, but this is, gotta mind you, this is like a 15-year-old hard drive I have installed on here. That's the thing about using Linux. It will work on all your old hardware. Save changes? No, don't save. Just discard that. This is the updates complete. I'm going to see if I can install, just for the fun of it, so sometimes there's like software out there that's not in the software store repository. Oh, it's no longer, they're no longer doing all of it. I guess it didn't pick up, or I don't know. Should I install it? Bummer. So sometimes you do have to install things on, and you'll download it on GitHub. And GitHub will have like for Mint, it has a DEB, which is basically an installer, which makes it pretty easy. It's like Windows, where you can simply download the application. It will install it automatically. So that's for a lot of, say it's not, because there's a ton of, I don't even know if there's like a GitHub installer for Linux Mint. They might be an application, because as I say, there's like so many applications. And I only know like a few Linux users, and I don't know where they're at on it. That's one thing I found about the community, is people just sort of post on groups and on forums, but I find forums are a little tricky to navigate. So you jump into a forum, and you got people that kind of are having a conversation and kind of go on a tyrant in a conversation. They go off topic, and so you're reading the headline, but it's like things have gone off into the weeds on a different topic. Take a sip of water here. So yeah, so that's kind of like a fail here, how to install that. But basically, I don't know what else. What should I install on this machine that I don't have on here now? Search or jump to video. I don't know, video editor. Well, give me one. I don't want to like taking forever to install like a video editor, because the video editors can be timely to install. But there is a way of doing that, and definitely for what you're looking for, find a tutorial on YouTube that will help you out with that. Yeah, that's so good. I'm still on here. There's my YouTube channel. Yeah, you can watch YouTube in Linux. There is so many people. Linux just, oh gosh, that mem didn't save on this computer. So many people think when they hear Linux, and almost like we should refer to Mint as Mint and not say Linux, maybe. I don't know, because so many people think Linux is something that's like from years ago, and there's no update to it, but they're constantly updating it. It's like probably more, a lot of people say it's more secure than Windows in some ways. I think it's going to make go out of studio mode. Yeah. Let's go to display, TV. Let's go switch to this chat here. And, oh, dang. And I'm going to go out of this just for a minute. Get out of this. Control. There we go. Oh, well, you know, I should show you guys that. That's an important thing to show you. I'm just not going to have it properly cropped. That's fine. Yeah, if you don't, use No Machine. That's what I use for. So No Machine is a free remote desktop for everybody. It actually even streams the audio. So I installed this on all, and it essentially, you go like download for Linux. I'll just download it. The latest version. And especially if you're using Mint, it's pretty easy to find. I think what worked for me when I used the laptop was an AMD 64. Someone, I don't know, some big brain person could explain this to me. This worked where the i686 didn't work. I don't know why. But anyway, I installed this No Machine AMD 64. Maybe it's because I do have an AMD processor in it and didn't realize it. And you download, and it's going to download the DEB package. Like a lot of software is like that in, do I have Chrome on this computer? That would be a good one to install. I don't believe I actually have Chrome on here. Okay, cool. All right, well, we'll install Chrome. So I already have this installed, so I don't want to install it twice. But it's just going to load up a, let's see, a later version is installed. So usually this would be highlighted. You click that and it would install your software. So I don't want to do that. You know what I want to do? Install Chrome. Let's install Chrome on this computer. And right will take you to Google Chrome. And simply, it will, their website's pretty smart where they know what system you're using. If you're using a Debian Ubuntu or you're using Linux. So I'm just going to click accept and install. Some people might not want to accept the terms and conditions, but I'm like Chuck Norris. They accept my terms and conditions. So anyway, so they've accepted my terms and conditions. I'm going to use their stuff, and they're not going to bother me, and they shouldn't spy on me. Thanks for downloading. There's the download right there, and the box there, the box there. And now Google Chrome is a pretty killer app for a lot of people to use in Linux, so you'll be able to watch YouTube videos. It used to be, but I think it works in where did the thing go? There we go. All right, I covered that up. So, Chrome Linux Team, Chromium. Chromium is a web browser that combines a minimal design to sophisticated users to make their web faster, safer, and easier. So I'm going to click install there. It'll ask for the password. And actually I changed the cursor to like the, I believe this is a, the dot here is a Chromium thing. So it'll show you the details here in this box. If you want to open that up, you can see how it's installing. It's a pretty big app for people, like when you want to, go on the internet. A lot of people, that's their killer app, is they use Chrome. Rick Mullock says Chromium. Yeah, and I actually, you know what? I actually have Chromium installed on here because Chromium in the software manager, type in Chrome, there is Chromium in here. Where did I spell it correct? Chromium. See, I got Chromium already installed. I have multiple web browsers. Whoop, I moved my window here. Make this big. I have multiple web browsers, so there is Chrome installed. But yeah, there is a ton of web browsers. There's on Google Chrome, which is a popular one, and it actually has it as the flat pack. Open Chrome and different. There's no shortage of web browsers. I think there's Opera. Is Opera in the store? Not anymore. It used to be in here. Brave was in there. VPN applications. If you're using a VPN service, there might even be some free VPNs. What else? You name it. There's software that you can download in the software store. But yeah, Chromium is in there. It's actually easier to install Chromium than to install Chrome because they'll have it like right in there. So here we are. We've installed this. So Google Chrome is installed. Where is it? You go right here to the launch menu here, and usually it will be hidden. It'll be stuck right in your browser. You see how it's like just a little bit brighter white, bolder white here. Usually when you install a new program right away, it'll have that. I don't know if it has all programs. Yeah, you can go all programs. You go all programs here, and if you have a sharp eye for finding what's the latest thing, nah. Anyway, because it is an internet application, there's Google Chrome. We'll launch that for the first time. And it's going to ask authorization. The key login keyring did not get unlocked when you logged into your computer password. And I'm going to cancel that right now just for the sake of this video. Make Google Chrome your default browser. Go away, go away. Actually, I don't. I really like Firefox as my default, but I do like having like multiple browsers to go between. Automatically send. Yeah, I'll send the crash reports there. So here it is loading up here. Whoa, it has like a. So yeah, if you want to sign in, I do have a Google account, your Gmail account, and it will have all your Google services ready to go, and which is very cloud based, and it actually works quite well if you're not, if you're happy with that. I'm gonna go with don't sign in at this time. Enhance add privacy with Chrome, all this stuff here. Got it. So here we are, a fresh install of Google Chrome. It has your Gmail. It has the Chrome apps and other things there. You can go to Google Maps. There we go. And goes to Kingston. Or to Canada, US. All the state maps and all that. You can use Google Maps, which is cool. Street View. I got to show you something. I don't know if people are familiar with this, but in Street View, you can go like Ottawa, and where are we here? This is. Where? You go Street View, and you can kind of look around the Street View. Obviously, you know about Street View, but see more details. You got like the time machine in Street View, which I really like. You can go like to 2017. Or you can go, or I'll take you back to 2024. So I just think that's a cool feature for looking at things back in the past, how things have changed. Yeah, so anyway, it's a cool thing, Google Maps. Videos, let's think of a non-YouTube video service. I don't know, Rumble. And it'll play your videos and audio and all that will come through it. And I don't like how Rumble has like its first thing it shows you. Robbie Strike. There's my videos and not my channel. I have 34. I don't know why Rumble does this. Where it has like an account and not a channel. It went away there. because I have content on. There we go. So there is my Rumble channel. All my videos I post there as well. Except it's Rumble, it's going to play a ton of ads. Here's one of my live streams from a while back.
I got a Mazzaro knife, and what followed was an absolute fiasco.
I don't want the knife.
Here's what really pisses me off.
Yeah, it pisses me off too.
Japanese
You know what really pisses me? You want to know what pisses me? No. Skip. Yeah, so I got this video here playing in the background, one of my prior live streams. Anyway, yeah, so able to play videos here. I'm going to mix the audio up. Yeah, so anyway, we got Google Chrome. Yeah, so yeah, there's a ton of web browsers that you can use in Linux Mint. Pretty easy to install, depending on what you're looking for. So chat, let us know. I don't know. Let's. What browsers do you prefer? You like Chromium? Is there another browser that you guys are favorable of? All right. No, and it might be a delay. Okay. So anyway, I'll move on. Themes. Yeah. So a good thing in I don't know if I could just, the theme thing will pop up. Here we go. So yeah, you can change with your themes. If you want to customize your desktop, you can customize it to like change your folders, change your even your icons. You can change them. I think this is running this is a pretty stock version of. Oh yeah, it's going to update the themes. So there is XP. I'll show you that one. So there's Mint XP. So if you want to make your computer look like Windows XP, is that going to engage? There you go. And I think you go to Applications, or you go to your desktop. So there you got Mint XP. So you install it here in the themes, and then you go. So here we got this big thing with Mint XP. There we go. We just changed it into Mint XP. So now it looks like Windows XP. I actually like this one on my laptop because it looks pretty nice. I can add another one too. Let's see. One I really like, but it doesn't work. It might work on this system, is the Tron theme. Oh, I think I had to install that as a third party. What's another Apple? What's one of these Apple looking like themes? I'm not a huge fan, but I'll install it. We'll have a look at it, just because they're default out of the box. And you can also download themes and add them to it. These ones will work properly. That's the key of it. There's this other theme here. Yeah, actually this one has a really nice metallic look to it. So you can customize different themes here to your desktop, how things are going to look. You could change your fonts. If you want it all Comic Sans, you can put it all Comic Sans. This looks... The one I was just using, I just switched it. This one is pretty cool too. Yeah, so you could definitely change your themes around. I think they might even have the buttons to match Windows XP. But yeah, the Mint XP one is cool because I feel you can even install. Is there a Commodore? There's not a Commodore by default, but you can install Commodore if you want. I think. Refresh. You can download different themes and install them, but can get a little tricky with your system, so I'm not necessarily recommending to do that. But as you can see here on my laptop, where is my laptop? Here it is. Here's my laptop. And I got Linux Mint XP running on my laptop. And I changed my icons on my laptop too. Like, I think it had the computer was default. What is the default on computer? But I gave it like this Amiga. Just found a PNG out of an Amiga. Put that up so when I go to my files, it'll just go to icons. And I have like classic hard drive icons for hard drives, and I think I even have like a floppy disk icon for external drives. And I got like change the font here for the computer. Give it a retro computer feel because I like retro computers. I love computer history. Hey, let's do an update. So, show you that again. So I clicked on the shield at the bottom here. Yeah, it just says 3 updates available. We'll click those. Ask for the password. It's just doing the install. Downloads and installs. I actually downloaded all the updates pretty darn quick. Oh, sorry, yeah. I'm running Chromium 95 theme. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. An ad popped up. Did an ad pop up on here? I think they throw ads on live streams now. I think I can even tell it to play an ad or something like that. I do need to take a pee break, so yeah. There's my Linux XP. I love this wallpaper for it. I've switched around different wallpapers. Oh, I miss my Big Bird standing at your doorway, looking into your bedroom. AI generated background. That was like my favorite one. It's like, anyway, so I can match these up here. Oh. I got multiple, and yeah. So you hit the window button. You can resize your windows. If you hit the window button here, it should work like that on most desktops. I was trying to that one down. Oh yeah, we got the Discord server. There we go. I can make that happen here. Is there like a chat or something? Yeah. So yeah, with free open source software, there is Premiere Pro. There's KdenLive. These are, excuse me, the open source alternatives. I don't use it. A lot of these I don't use. I don't use Blender, so I'm not like experienced on how to use that sort of stuff. Or what's the free open source version of AutoCAD? I was talking to a guy about AutoCAD, and I thought there was a free open source FOSS free open source software version of that. And I have used GIMP, but I found GIMP was tricky to use, but thanks to tutorials online, I was able to figure out, because the main thing I wanted to do in GIMP is to make a thumbnail for my videos, right? And cut myself out and have myself smile like everyone else does on YouTube, right? Or on video sites. So I wanted to just add alpha channel and then do it that way. And because that's kind of what I do in KdenLive. I actually use KdenLive to make all my thumbnails. Let me open my last project here. There we go. Oh yeah, and I did it portrait style. So here we are at KdenLive, and I wanted to add titles and all that. So in KdenLive, the cool thing about that is you can, so first off, I got my video source here where I'm talking in front of a green screen. So like I could turn off the green screen here for a second. And you see, like, there I am in the green screen. I just sort of, you know, made it so that I pop in the background. In KdenLive, I fixed the sizing of my video and did the promo. And here it is playing here. I'm going to play it once. So I got to go. Do we got audio? Yeah, we got audio here. So here it is playing in KdenLive. Join me Thursday at 10 a.m. in the morning, and we're going to chat about how it's the year of Linux. And we're going to talk about Linux Mint and other distributions, and we're going to talk solutions. And in KdenLive, you can use multiple monitors. You may have switched from Windows to Linux. And we're going to build
so like where I have
my video
of Linux users
where we can chat with each other online.
Woo!
You can, what I typically do when I have a video editor is I have my timeline and I have the full screen version of my video on a different screen. You can't see that on the stream, this stream here, but that's how I like to do a lot of my video editing. And KdenLive has really been the main video editor that I do use these days. I've tried, what's the other video editors? Someone's going to recommend DaVinci Resolve, but all the people who've recommended DaVinci Resolve don't actually use DaVinci Resolve, is what I've noticed. They don't use it heavily, like how I use KdenLive fairly heavily. Like, anyway, I'm stuck with that. I might try it again. The only thing is what I didn't like about DaVinci Resolve is it is a proprietary software with Linux, and I really don't have a problem using proprietary stuff. As long as it's like, you know, I'm not paying an arm and a leg for it. If I, you know, usually with Linux, the nice thing about it is everything is affordable. And so, anyway, yeah, so DaVinci Resolve, you have to sign up and be online and register it online. And anyway, I might play around with it later because I was looking primarily for a decent background removal tool so that I can use it where I don't have a green screen and sort of cut out images and do kind of like the alpha channel effect where you cut things out. I've seen several really cool videos where they take still images and just sort of pile everything on top of each other, and it looks really cool in video editing. And I wanted to make a video like that for like a promo and all that. It's a lot of work to put all that together, but I wanted the software that would be able to do that. And anyway, with the way things go for me, sometimes I go down all these rabbit holes, and with Linux, you will find some rabbit holes. I mean, there's so many rabbit holes you can fall into. All right, yeah, just check my notes here. So yeah, I talked about KdenLive, talked about my video editor. Oh yeah, another thing I did here too is made a portrait video. I hate portrait videos. I absolutely hate portrait videos. But it's a necessary thing now, eh? Like it's, if you want to be on YouTube, portrait videos are... I do watch portrait videos on social media, so I can see and understand that. You can do a full tutorial on KdenLive. I mean, there's probably people who will explain it, and I find I like the tutorials I go to because there's so much in this software here. It's very powerful software. Like when it comes to effects and, you know, effects that you can do. It's just, yeah, so you got, like, for example, you drag your files in off a folder, you import it right here to your project bin, then, and it doesn't reduplicate it, it just sort of puts it in the software so that you can edit with it. This is my go-to for video editing. I like it in the dark mode. I think it is by default in the dark mode, or did I switch it? If I did, it's like the first thing I do is switch it to dark mode because I actually prefer. Am I muted? Mic check. I got audio. Or I just paused. I froze. My brain froze, and I couldn't think of anything to say. And move the audio channel. So there's no music in here or anything. You see the waveforms, and sometimes like you can edit a video where you see like a gap where you don't say anything. You can just sort of cut that part out, especially if you're doing voiceover stuff. It makes it real easy because you don't get the jump cuts. Yeah, so that's like the video I made just to promote this. Yeah, when you go to your project settings, you go to a like for starting off, you go to a new project, and it'll give you all these options here. If you want to do like a HD, or you want to do a 4K video. Where is the 4K? Here's 4K here. 4K, 60 frames per second. That does up to that. Or even if you're just doing a 720p video, because sometimes when you're uploading to social media and you just want to clip something, 720p, short 1 minute clip is all you need. Custom, or if you're editing with old SD DVD type stuff, you can do that here. This is probably good software for doing something. I got to promo something here. Hopefully it shows up, because I got a promo coming up where I'm going to show you how to do that, where it's this device here. Let me go to a full screen. I botched that. So yeah, here's a device here. Really cool multifunctional video capture. One thing I've always found, being a Linux user for a long time, is something like this. I actually just would prefer to have something like this to digitize your video, where it's a you basically just hook your VCR or your old camcorder up to something like this, and digitize it onto a micro SD card. Really easy way of doing that stuff. Saves you the whole computer thing, OBS, and the bit rate and all that. So I'll be doing a video on this upcoming. I just want to do the full, play around with it and learn it, and then talk about it. I've done a similar device to this. I've covered that as well before. Oop, I'll set it right there. And this thing does do 4K. I mean, I'm going to capture. I don't want to capture. That's what the problem. I guess the problem with some of these devices is they want you to capture from a standard definition signal to 4K. So anyway, this is a video editor. I don't know if anyone in here even cares about video editing. I really love video editing. I've been doing this since my video editing on a computer since like 1996, maybe. Can't make videos, can't talk to myself. For bro break, that is. All right, I'm just going to drop the. No, it didn't go in. Oh, here, I'll grab this here. If you want to call in the Discord, oh yeah, I guess checking my notes here too. I'll open up the Discord if anyone wants to jump in there. There's the Discord link where you can come in, and hopefully you're able to get in there if you want. You can talk to me. Another thing you can do, and I want to emphasize this if you're new to Linux, is definitely you'll have to learn how to Google things to find things out. That's one of the keys to using Linux, is you want to Google things. And there's a ton of videos out there and information. When I first installed Linux, like getting close to 20 years ago, and it was Ubuntu. There was, back then it was Google Video, if you remember Google Video. YouTube was around, but Google had their own service called Google Video. So like there was quite a few video sites out there. And and I found this one guy, his name is Splitpaw, and he had some kids at his computer store, and they made this tutorial how to install Ubuntu on a computer. So I was very new to Linux at that time. So I did that. Someone's in the chat there. Hey, is this thing still on? Oh yeah, I left it on all this time. My Discord. Someone was in my Discord, but now they're gone. Maybe they jumped in and left. Kurt's in here. Hey, Kurt, how's it going? Just want to install software, use a webcam. Any ideas? Yeah, I kind of did all that. I'll show you. Cool. Here, let's get OBS going here. Okay. All right, so yeah, I have OBS here going, and OBS is like one of the. Is my lips in sync? I think so. I don't know if my audio is in sync as much. There's like OBS and all my scenes. Like I got the Amiga thing, my end of Windows thing with the chat in the corner. This is one bit of software I use in Linux. It's really like it's a real killer app. I mean, this will work in Windows and it will work in it'll work in all sorts of different things. I got the chat, I got my video, I got the TV set, and I got my website. It's a bit of a learning curve to use this software. I've been using the software for quite a few years and been playing around with it and with a lot of trial and error, figuring out how to do things. But this is great software to install. It's free. It is in the repository now too. And what it will do is it will record your screen, record your webcam, and record, if you have one of those video capture devices, it will record like if you want to digitize video. You can use OBS, OBS Studio, OBS Open Broadcast Software. What is it? It's referred to as OBS, but people got really mad at me because I got the term wrong. Switch here to this view. So let me pull up something here. Just need to answer my own question here. The name of OBS. OBS Studio opens OBS. What is Open Broadcaster Software? Is what OBS. Open Broadcaster Software, and I've heard people refer to it as another term. Yeah, so there's Open Broadcaster Software is what OBS Studio is. I would definitely say OBS Studio has come a long way in Linux. I don't know if it worked as great in Linux. When I first used it, I was like, oh, this is pretty awful. But then when I figured out how to use it, watch tutorials, like if you do a YouTube search for OBS Studio, or let me do this in this one here. Or do a YouTube search. I don't know, is YouTube still like the top search engine? Like a lot of things that were searched for and were searched for in YouTube, I don't know if they are as much as they were. How to put on your webcam. So say you're trying to set up your webcam, you do a YouTube search. And who's the guy that I recommend on YouTube? Where's Michael Fryer? He's the guy that, he should come up as one of the top guys. Just doing this off the cuff here. Webcam and OBS. You can use your phone as a webcam in OBS. Where's Michael Fryer? I like his videos. I hate when people like myself, they get buried on YouTube, right? And then it's like, there he is. There's Michael. So there he is there, Michael Fryer Jr. He's the one that's really,
YouTube friends.
He's the one that's really helped me with a lot of OBS stuff, where his tutorials were very, he's done so. I don't even watch all of his content, but the content I watched, it's like it really helped me along in my OBS live streaming. And I don't even think he's like a Linux guy. He does mention Linux in his tutorials, but I think he works under Windows and uses OBS. Is there certain things in OBS that will work better in Windows than in Linux? Like Snap Camera is that's like a killer app, I would say, in OBS that works well. It works well, and then it's so Snap Camera works well. I tried installing it and running it under Wine, but it just didn't. Webcam software does not do that. What's behind me here? There's like the keyboard is just floating in the air. Is there a way of seeing the chat in here? Just looking at the YouTube panel here. It doesn't even show me a chat. That's the thing here. I'm just trying to look at the chat here because I'm squinting, like trying to, when you're going off camera here, trying to look at the chat. Guess nobody's in the chat. Well, that's fine. No one wants to call in. You can call in. I got the chat open. So if you want to call in, drop in on the Linux Guru meditation. We could chat about Linux and stuff. Minimize that. Or I could talk to Grok. Ask Grok questions and just see what Grok would have to say about things. We're not even at 11 yet. But I made a list of things that I wanted to cover in this stream. And for new Linux users, I know my time slot sucks. I thought I'd get maybe some European people coming in because I know Europe, it's daytime or getting close to the evening. I'll get like people from Europe, or probably will. People always call in right when I'm about to wrap it up. I was like, oh, I got a caller. Yeah, I just wanted to cover, your main Linux software applications, whether it be games or other things. GQRX Radio for software-defined radios. I actually prefer that software over the Windows version, which is like a Windows equivalent. We got RGB Toaster, hi from Germany. RGB Toaster, just in that name, makes me think you're like, is that like an Amiga video editing thing? Or that's what I'm thinking when I think RGB Toaster. You're using RGB video through a toaster, which ran on the Amiga. Unless there was I guess Toaster was available on Windows as well, or NewTek did. I don't know if there was, was there video? Ask Grok. I'm going to go on, guys. No one's calling in, so I'm going to ask Grok. Do I have the audio here? You can use my microphone. Hey, Grok, how's it going?
Oh, not bad at all. Thanks for asking.
There, I did the Eve, smooth female, and the British accent. I like that. All right. Was there a video toaster by NewTek for Windows?
Yeah, NewTek made a video toaster for Windows. Started with VT-NT back around 1999, then evolved into versions like VT4 and 5. They swapped the Amiga card for a PCI setup with a breakout box, kept the editing, switching, and effects magic, but you needed their hardware and an activation code. Works on old Windows like 2000 or XP. Still a beast for its time.
I wonder if I get a picture of that. Not a video, just more of an image on the images here. I think I saw a video guy talking about that. So my background in the video toaster was not too much, but I did see like a video toasters back in the day. We got a caller. Or got someone in the chat calling. How's it going? It's Kurt making noise. How's it going, Kurt? Glad you called in.
Good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear Kurt in the chat?
Yes, I can. Kurt,
Yeah, I'm still here.
you lot are always so loud. Hey!
Guess Grok hears you.
Heard him clear as day. Tell Kurt I said hello, will ya?
All right. Grok says hello to you, eh, Kurt?
Tell him I remember that time he set his beard on fire trying to demo a chroma key.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. I don't know if I'm doing this right.
Oh, yeah. How to call in. Okay, Ken asks how to call in. Yeah, just this link here. Oh, did it go away? Oh. I'm going to shut up Grok here just for a second. Here we go. Got the link here. It's in Discord. So you have to get Discord, sign up. We have a Linux chat group in Discord. There it is again. So that Discord link, the discord.gg, which is an invite link. So if you want to come join and chat, it will be like a group chat. Here's my Discord server. Discord works in Linux. So yeah, well, everything. What doesn't work in Linux now? Like it used to be.
Yeah, it just keeps asking you to update all the time now.
Oh yeah, download, use it as a flat pack. That way it will it'll update automatically.
Okay.
Or is it a snap or a flat pack? I do have it installed on this system, and that because it was a pain, right? I had to upgrade it all the time, and then I just went with the flat pack because I've installed Linux on so many different computers now. Mint. I will say Mint. I don't want to say Linux because I almost want to like just refer to it as for Mint users, and I definitely want to make tutorials for geared toward Mint users. I mean, it could be Ubuntu or other distributions of Linux. It's just maybe like for noobs who don't like when they hear Linux and they hear of thousands of distributions, which gets their head spinning. Which one do I use? I just would like to tell new people just use Mint, just use Mint, and it'll work out fine for you.
Okay.
It's like there's a meme I saw the other day where it's like installing Mint for my 70-year-old mom. It's like the Trojan, and it's the Trojan horse. I wonder if it's in this group here. Oh yeah, I wanted to address this one here too. I had this guy. I'm on Facebook, so there's this one guy. He had this question. I installed Linux Mint yesterday just to try it out, but unfortunately, I had to go back to Windows 10. Smiley face. The reason: sound isn't working in stereo. It plays mono on one side. I tried using the other driver. Here's where it's like, okay, this is a poor noob guy. I don't want to laugh and make fun of him. I tried using the same drivers I usually install on Windows, but none of them worked because they wouldn't. And I couldn't find any proper audio drivers in Linux because I don't think there is. On Windows, everything works perfectly fine without any hassle. My laptop, an Acer Predator 15. Does anyone have any idea how to fix that? I just wanted to give this guy, Mohammed Kal, he's probably not watching, but and I'm not trying to make fun of that because it is a noob thing, right? You could be a new guy and you're just like, so there's applications and then there's settings, output. You want to make sure your audio is balanced. Oh, there, right there. That's where I screwed up the other day. I did have that issue. I thought I have these cheap dollar store headphones. Look at these things. These are cheap dollar store headphones. They're $5 from the dollar store. $5. They break all the time on me because I sleep with these things on. And yeah, so here I got the audio's all balanced there. There, I got audio in both ears now. It's working out. I wondered if that's the problem. That there is the problem. I don't know. Maybe I hope so. Let's do this for Muhammad right now. Let's do this on the fly. Yeah. All right. Can I just get rid of Bob here? Go away. Okay, I'm going to send this to him right now. We'll do this right here on stream. So right there. Oh, I need to take a picture. So okay, take a picture in Linux. You do print screen and shift, but I like this one because I can just sort of. Oh, I got one hand. I'll point. There we go. And I took a screenshot. Oh, I didn't get the. I want to get my face in there. Let's do that again. All right, yeah, so I'm going to cancel that. All right, so we put that there. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. So go print screen, push the print screen button. No, I didn't want the two screens on there. Want shift print screen. There we go. Shift print screen is how you do this. And then you can just sort of draw a line. There we go. And before now, save that and leave this. Just gonna close this off. Just gonna find my pictures in recent files. I just took a picture of it. There we go. I'm gonna go back. So there's the picture I took. Like there I am in the background. All right. Oh, and I want to. It's a PNG. That's gonna be too big, eh? Can I rename this? Might take it. Might take it on Facebook. We'll see. And I want to just post that into Facebook. Oh, did I botch it? I might have. So I want to add a picture. Attach. Green. Hopefully this works. That's too big. No, this works. There you go. Hopefully that appears to him on Facebook. There you go. Balance. Oh, there you go. The balance. Fixes balance. Hopefully that's his problem. It could be a different problem. That I don't know. That's how I help people on Facebook. It's like screenshot. Let's see. Anyone else in the Discord chat? Let's see here. I'm sorry, my head's going off camera because I'm looking at this monitor. I could put it over here too, but then I'll need to make that. I need to have an extra monitor just for the chat. Yeah, you know what? I'm on. Rick asked the question. I don't think it's scrolled up high enough yet. Is there a way of getting that? Of course, there's a way. There's always a way. Like that. There, fixture in the chat there, Rick. Make it big on the 30. There we go. I got a huge screen now. I'm like looking at the preview on full screen. So I'm gonna read some chats, some text chats because yeah, the way it's going here. Oh, yeah, that's chair. No, that's my desk. Which Facebook groups do you follow? Me, Linux Fans Group. I'm on that one. I just follow it, and I don't get off. The thing about Facebook is I don't get all the notifications unless you go to the page, right? Like, oh, I'm on that group. After months of like being on it, you never see it in your feed, and all of a sudden you see it, and then you go to it, and it's like, oh gosh, this is a very active group, and like you get this one random feed a month or whatever. I'm on that one. Linux Mint Desktop. I think I'm on that one too. I think the Linux Fans Group is. I see that one a lot. And I might answer questions, but usually by the time I get a chance to ever answer any questions on the Linux fan group, somebody else has already responded and got an answer in there. Oh, and RGB Toaster answered my question from like a while ago. Comes from a meme. Some people like to call their RGB PCs something like RGB toaster. Okay, yeah. I don't get that meme. I mean, if I saw it, I would get it. There's lots of memes going around right now. Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross are becoming like these video AI memes now. This is delicious water in my Polar Pop cup. Wow. Could look at like old Linux videos or something like that. Here I am in the Amiga workbench. I never actually owned an Amiga back in the day. If I would have known that it was actually a pretty good computer and operating system, probably would have like not wasted my time and money and effort on Atari stuff and would have just went straight to Amiga. In hindsight, right? I would have just is that lined up good there too on the Amiga side. Yeah. How about the TV? I think they both lined up for that. Full screen Amiga. Did I show that? There's like my scene 1, scene 2. And I'll close that. Close that. 3 notifications. OBS. Got Grok here if I want to ask Grok anything. Okay. Is this stream going down the tubes? Espresso. Yeah, concurrent viewers. We got 5 likes and 50 views. Yeah. We'll wrap this up soon. We'll wrap it up soon. Premiere, Illustrator, GIMP. Do we have the Discord up? We have Kurt in the Discord. He's muted now. That's fine. So I'm going to wrap this stream up in a few minutes here. So if you want to call in, please call on now. Call through the Discord server. You can chat in there too if you want to do like some live chat. What I like about the Discord server as well, if you're a new person to Linux Mint, you can join this server. It's not quite here. I'll show you what I'm looking at here on my screen. There we go. There it is there. And you can join the chat. There's a general chat, but there's also the voice chat option. So you can jump in and voice chat with us. You can show your desktop too. It has an option in here to show your desktop, what you're doing. So thought it'd be kind of a cool online hangout for people. There is other Linux places. This is just my personal one that I started where I thought I'd have some fun with it. Show you some OBS-y stuff. Go to studio mode. Yeah, the cool thing about OBS, you can move my head around. I can move my head around here. Do that. That's pretty cool. Move the that thing around too. If you go to studio mode, you can do that. You can zoom in on things. But I'm going to go back to studio mode. I really like studio mode for OBS because then I got my preview screen and then I got my program screen. There's my OBS tutorial. Yeah. All right, let's hit the music. So anyway, thanks for joining on this Linux experience. Maybe people will catch the replay. I think I covered everything I wanted to talk to today, or see what we could do. I didn't cover the webcam part. You know what? I'll do the webcam now because like it's about to crash, right? If it crashes, it's like I don't have much to lose here. So I'll just open up OBS. So you go to your video capture sources. I'll go full screen here. And then you got the webcam here, and you can select your resolution and everything there. I usually select the YV2 emulated. It'll show the webcams that are available on my computer. So if I have multiple different video capture devices, you can change the resolution and all that. And if you're curious on how to do the green screen, I'll show you that too. So you go here and you go filters. Now I've already added a chroma key. So if effect filters, just click plus, and you'll like have your option to select a chroma key. And then you got that. And the chroma key comes up, and I believe I just was default green. Okay, and I changed. I didn't even really mess around too much with this. See, I can turn the green right off, or I can turn it, make myself like I'm a weak signal on C-band satellite. Actually, probably is a nicer setting with the lighting, because I actually never did this prior to my live stream. T199A, says Rick. I love synthwave. We used to be big on the surf rock music, but now it's like synthwave for me, man. Pull the horn, honk the horn, honk the horn, honk the horn. Do the dig, do the dig, do the dig. Start the lawnmower, start the lawnmower, start the lawnmower, start the lawnmower. Do the gear shift, do the gear shift, do the gear shift. Do the typing, do the typing, do the typing. Point and click with the mouse, point and click with the mouse. Do the remote, do the remote, do the remote, yeah. Do the whippersnipper, do the whippersnipper, do the fishing, do the fishing. Thanks everyone for watching. As I said at the beginning, if you're catching the stream after, I will add chapters to this, so kind of like the parts that we talked about. Yeah, I had a fun time. I enjoy talking about this. I'm glad. What I want to do is connect. I want to do a few of these new to Linux streams, and maybe connect with some folks out there that are new to Linux, and try to help you guys out if we can. We got the Discord, we got Facebook groups, there's other groups, and I'm kind of don't want people who are going to be like rude to new people, like in Linux. I want to be, I'm one of these friendly Linux people, and if you're new to Linux, I'd like to try to help you if I can, with the time that I have available. As we dial in, so we dial in there. Yeah, chilling out here. I'm actually chill. I'm feeling chill, man. Did that music distort much or whatever? I'm gonna play an air track. It's like the Robbie synthwave hour. The chat broken? Just no one's chatting.
Yeah, chat's fine.
Yeah. Just I guess no one wants to really call in and talk about Linux-y things. What do you use in Linux? Like, what's your favorite Linux program?
Oh, me?
Yeah, Kurt. What?
You mainly use it to browse the internet.
That's what I use it for. Like, it's just something simple. It's secure. I can surf the internet with it, and that's why I'm a Linux user. Like, I would have to say like 90% of my time I'm on the internet, just using multiple browsers with different accounts and all that. Yeah, and surfing the internet and just watching videos and yeah, my main thing is just really web surfing, watching videos on YouTube and being on social media.
So you ended the YouTube thing?
No, it's still going. I'm gonna wrap it up. I was just playing some tunes and into just sort of chilling out. I should.
You didn't miss much with the Amiga. I had one.
Oh yeah.
It might have been okay if you had a hard drive, but with a floppy, it was just too slow.
Yeah, well, it was one of those things where the Amiga would have been, like I remember with the Commodore 64, is the tapes. You would have to, like you would have to load. It would took a while to load. Like I don't even think we realized how long things took to load back in the day. Even with an older computer, we're so used to like solid state hard drives. Your operating system's loaded in like 10 seconds, and you're ready to surf the internet. Where I never showed this here either. This is my USB stick, which has the latest version of Linux Mint on it. I think it's the 22.2 or whatever. It was the one that had like Roblox like built into the repository. But then I think they take things out sometimes too, so you'll have to figure out a way to download and install old software that you might like. But
I keep seeing on the news feeds about this new Winboat thing.
What's that?
Oh, it's another way to. It's supposed to be able to run more Windows programs under Linux.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I haven't tried it yet.
Winboat, eh?
Winboat, yeah.
Winboat. Let me look that up. Find a web browser. Winboat. Well, I guess soft. There. Did they spell soft? No, I didn't. Is it Winboats? No.
I think it's just Winboat. Let me see what it comes up with.
Like one word? Winboat?
Yeah.
Winboat.app. Run Windows apps on Linux and with seamless. Whoa, this could be a game changer if it works, man. Like
yeah, right.
It's in beta mode right now. I mean, the thing I want to know is, can I install like a video editor or I don't know, like Snap Camera and things like that. I'm gonna have to research this, but yeah, Winboat. Actually, I'll do it over here on my virtual machine that I'm not as concerned about. We'll go into here. I'll install it right now. We'll give it a try and see if we can install. I guess the witness test would be if I can install Snap Camera on it. This is an old computer, but okay. One Windows apps on seamless. Let's download it. It's an app image. All right, we'll download the app image of it. Which is an interesting thing in this tutorial that I should cover is an app image. We're still live on YouTube, but hey, this is kind of an interesting topic to cover, and we can kind of go on about it. So did it download that? Downloads. I don't know. Did it? Well, did like a magical thing here. Oh, no, that's right there. I see it right there. I probably downloaded it 3 times now. So it's 140 megabytes. I don't have a web camera plugged. Do I have like a cheesy, cheap webcam just laying around here? Probably do somewhere. I always have stuff like that kicking around. Oh, yeah, right here. Boo-da-boo. Uh-oh, my video went funky. Warning, current streams and bitrate, it dropped. Yeah, I felt like my internet dropped.
You're still sounding fine.
Yeah. Yeah, from you got me on the so because it's you got to make it executable when you download these things. Allow executable files program. Okay. All right, we'll try it. We'll give it a try. See if it works. Could be OBS just crashing on me. It looks like it's okay now. Let's see if I can go to live. If not, if the video is all botched, I'll have to end the stream now. Oh. Don't know if it's going to work for me right now. Because, okay, we're back. It had a warning, but it's all. So, Winboat, you're going to agree to my terms, okay? You agree? By me clicking agree, you agree to my terms. Okay. Docker installer, how? Oh, gosh, there's a bunch of other things I got to do. Free RDP 33X installed. How? Do you think it will work? Pre-requirements. At least 4 gigs of RAM, yeah. At least 2 cores, yeah. Virtualization, yeah. Docked, so now I gotta, yeah, here's why it's beta. It's not gonna work for me. I know that right now. Added a dock group. Relog required. Also enable on boot. Docker daemon is running. I have no idea what that is, how to get that. Says how, but that's a rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole I don't think I'm gonna go down. You think I should just click next? Oh, no, it won't let me. That's a bummer. I mean, if that would have worked.
It's not ready for prime time then?
No, I would say it's not ready for prime time yet. You're going to hear a lot of hype about it, and it's going to be like DaVinci Resolve. All sorts of people saying you can just use this, but they don't actually use it, which is something I've noticed in the Linux community. It's like, oh, you just use this software. And then it's like, it's not ready for prime time. And it's like they read it off of like an article somewhere. WinBloat is a VM, but takes a lot of disk and is sluggish. LMMA give it a year. Give it a year. Yeah, I can see that. It would be something that, like, even for running like old Windows XP programs. So I'm gonna close this. Oh yeah, I never went into the one software. I don't know if I have it in here. Yeah, I do have it, LMS installed. I never launched it before. So here is something I just wanted to show you. This is LMMS. I've done a video on this before too, and I'm gonna go okay. Where this one, it's pretty cool. You can import MIDI files, and you can have even if you don't have a keyboard, because I have hooked a keyboard up to this through MIDI. Let's go here to the instruments. I'll put the llama in there, and you could actually like. Kind of gives you a virtual keyboard, but actually you can use your your computer keyboard, your QWERTY board, and use that as a keyboard if you don't have a musical player. So if you don't have like a MIDI keyboard hit in there, plugged into your computer, I mean, it is pretty cool because you could plug a MIDI keyboard in and then have like all sorts of different sounds and samples that you can play on your keyboard through this software. But yeah, that's another a little bit of cool software that's available in Linux Mint, easy, free. Close without saving. And then I have like all my remote desktops all on here. Cause I have like got like three computers going here through No Machine. Which one has Windows on it? This one does have Windows on it. I was gonna update it, but we won't update it yet. I'm gonna go to Windows on this. So you do a restart. I gotta get up out of my thing here because it's gonna do the grub menu thing, and I have to make it log into Windows. It actually will work in Windows a lot faster because so I'm just waiting for grub. I don't have a camera on it because off screen it goes off and it will just go to the grub menu, which is the grub menu is if you're dual booting. All my computers are pretty much dual boot computers where you got Windows Windows and Linux Mint. This one actually has Windows 11. Because it was a computer that at one time said it was not going to be able to be upgraded to Windows 11, and then all of a sudden it was able to work with Windows 11. And also, if you do have Windows 10, and there's like still packs that you can download. I'm not trying to force people away from using Windows if you don't want to use Windows. But Windows 11, 10, still has like these support if you have your MSN account or create an MSN account. And I guess you can keep your Windows 10 computer going for a little while longer. Because they always tend to do these threats. They will no longer be supported, but then, but we do have an update. Seems to be with the life cycle of Windows on Windows machines. But there's a lot of machines out there right now that are basically available for anyone to install Linux on. And one thing I guess I didn't get a chance to talk a whole lot about this is I'm just going to start up this computer. So a lot of offices, a lot of government offices, here I got a tape drive on there for like one of my storage drives because I wanted to give it a cool tape look to it. Where's OBS? I'm just gonna get this going here. Oh, doing some. Remind me in 3 days. Windows is that. You're almost done setting up your PC. Go away, Windows. All right. So.
You've gone to Windows 11.
Let's do that now. So show main window.
So you've gone to Windows 11?
Oh, sorry, I had my headphones off. I didn't hear you. All right.
You've gone to Windows 11 then?
I have so I have multiple computers in my house. So here we go. I'm just no machining into a Windows 11 desktop. So here I am in
Have you debloated it?
I think it came debloated because it doesn't. I don't know. I don't like. I've installed junk in it, but because I got my. I don't really think there's a ton of bloat on it. I don't know. Like, see here, it has Notepad, Paint. Like, what would be the bloat programs? I guess all.
You know, like gaming or Xbox, all that stuff in the.
Oh yeah, there's Xboxes in here. I think so. This was like one of the just online installs of Windows 10, and then it updated to Windows 11. And it is more powerful than this computer because it gave me like Windows. How do I know what version of Windows 11 this is? Because like it gave.
You run in the command line. You run WinVer down in the search box.
Here.
WinVer.
All right, so go to command.
Either way, you can type it right into the search box.
Oh yeah, so it's is that Microsoft Windows? So what do I type in?
WinVer.
Windows 11 Pro. It gave me Pro. I bought a computer brand new. It gave me Home. I downloaded this off the internet and it gave me Pro. I don't understand that, but. So this one I can use. So the thing about that is, on this Windows 11 machine, I can use No Machine through it. But I can't use No Machine through my actual brand new PC because it's not Pro, and I didn't pay for Pro. Or yeah, it's Home Edition.
25H2 is out.
Yeah, so here is like Windows 11 running in my Linux desktop. Well, it's via No Machine. It's actually running on an actual native hardware Linux or Windows machine. I kind of like having an extra computer for that, but when you're like a core Linux user, and then I could just virtually do whatever I need to do in Windows through this, which is pretty cool. I was trying to face swap for like a, so I had this. I was trying to run this face swap software, where I was trying to, like, for a thumbnail for a video, is try to change Roddy Piper's face to mine for like they had like a thumbnail, but it was like, gosh, that was like a rabbit hole I fell down. I spent hours and then it didn't really give me the face swap results that I wanted, so I ended up scrapping it after spending hours working on that. Yeah, so I kind of went into overtime here with this stream here, but I just wanted to show you, yeah, hey, I can make Windows, show you a Windows 11 inside my. So here we go in my with No Machine. I got Windows 11. I got a version of Debian. I think this is Debian. Oh no, this is Ubuntu. Did I? Oh, okay, yeah. I think I installed. I forgot about that. I installed KDE on this one. So was it Kubuntu? So I installed Kubuntu. It says Ubuntu, but it's actually, I hate how Ubuntu. Does Ubuntu still have that same desktop that they had before, where they had? Let me look that up here for us. We'll go right back there in a second. ubuntu.com, ubuntu.com. Sure, whatever. Does it have a picture of Ubuntu? I don't know. Canonical Ubuntu products. Download Ubuntu desktop. I don't want to download it actually, but I want to just look at the picture it might have on their website. It doesn't have it. So I'm just looking at Ubuntu here on my computer, just to see what like. long-term support, what Ubuntu looks like. Yeah, let's do a search for this.
Thanks.
Just wanted kind of like a Google Images what would come up, and okay, it has like the launch bar at the side. I'm not crazy about that, just like for launching my apps, because I like being able to just go in there and there's my apps. I don't know, it might be nitpicking. I think you could take this and put it at the bottom, and I want it like a little smaller than this thing. I just find it's big and ugly, so I think when Ubuntu went with a Unity user interface, I moved away from Ubuntu and I switched to Linux Mint. So I switched to Mint probably it must have been at least 2014, maybe before that. I can't remember when the actual year date I switched to Linux Mint. I probably had Mint on a different computer. Oh. Yeah, 2013, my daughter was born. It could have been at that time. Sorry, chat. I might have missed out on reading some of the chat here. Oh no, it just stayed at Windbloat. It's yeah. A sneeze. Anyway, I just wanted to jump through that hoop in my chat about Linux. I didn't mean to go down that rabbit hole. We went down the Windbloat rabbit hole. Let's install Windbloat. Fail. It was like, and then we went to rebooting my machine into Windows 11, and yeah, it's. See, I'm not gonna say that I'm an anti-Windows. I'm not anti-Windows, but I haven't used Windows. I won't say I actually got away from using Windows for years, because like for when I'm 90% of the time I'm web browsing, like as Kurt says, we're web browsing. Do you really need what's this thing here? Is this like an ad commercial? I'm gonna insert an ad. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsor. How's that work? Is it like onto an ad? Does it cut out my stream? Like, when does it tell me that I'm back? I'm like sitting here. Should I just go to a washroom break? Start a poll. You can create a poll in here. There we go. We got a poll. You can go to the poll here. What desktop do you use? Did that pop up on the chat? So if you want to click on the poll, we got a poll. I don't know why I just added just a random poll. Linux 100%. How do I get the results here? The poll. That's interesting. I didn't realize we can do that. I'm just playing around with stuff here at this point. Somebody text me? Yes, I did get a text. Oh, okay. Yes, I will heat those up. I got leftovers to heat up tonight. I'll just heat it up in the toaster oven. No Chinese food for me today. All right, let's play some music, and I'm going to get out of here. Kind of went overboard here, eh? Linux 50. How do I see the poll? There we go. Okay, got people in the poll. You guys see that in there? That poll? I'm gonna go load up OBS here. Yeah, you can see it there. So yeah, we got a little poll up here. I never done a poll before. I don't know what to. See, I don't know how to frame polls. I'm not one of these people that does a lot of polls on my social media because I don't really know how to frame polls. And I find when I have a bias too, and I'm kind of conscious of my bias, so I don't want to. Because I obviously know, like, when you got a poll, you can just, you go by whatever your bias is, and you just push on that. And it's like, obviously my bias is I'm pro Linux, and so I'm gonna say that. Actually, I guess I should vote for Linux. How do you? Start Q&A. So I'll end the poll. I don't know. It's just there's a window person in here. How? Started 2 minutes ago. 4 votes. I had 4 votes in my poll. All right, so that's what it says right there. I don't know if I can bring that up.
Where's your poll?
It's in the chat. Are you up? Yeah, so there's a poll in the chat. I just was adding that a minute ago. The video might be behind. So I added a poll in the chat. And so you can like select, I don't know. Somebody said other. Can you tell whoever said other, I want to hear what other, you use Unix or whatever? You're using a Commodore 64 OS? I don't know. Kurt left. I'm gonna close down the Discord chat for now. I don't know when I'm gonna like make a time to be on this. I think I'm gonna stream about Linux one more time. We'll do it maybe next week. I was gonna stream on a Saturday night. I just haven't laid my ducks in a row yet. I'm not saying it's gonna be this Saturday. It'd be fun to do it. Like it'd be like 9 o'clock. So if I do stream on a Saturday night, I'm gonna put my kids to bed. Then I'm gonna go downstairs and stream. So it'll be 9 o'clock Eastern time whenever I do stream. I'm not announcing for this Saturday. I'm not sure if it's gonna work for this Saturday or not. And I don't know if it'll just be a general stream where like, I mean, we could talk about whatever. I like having a topic though. Like tonight, it was like, you know, today we had a topic. It's nice to have a topic that we can stick to. I should change up my backgrounds here too. So I'm going to close this poll. We had 4 people vote. So the poll's in the chat. Can I show you? How do I? Yeah, there, right there in the chat. Where am I looking here? Is this mirrored? Where is the chat? I gotta go to my OBS here setting. I don't have OBS loaded up here. Oh, there. See, I was looking at the YouTube preview. So yeah, there is a poll in the chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, obviously it's the only place where you're watching a replay somewhere else. Click on the poll. I'm gonna close it. I'm just playing around with the poll. Got a few of us in here. All right. Nobody answered my question. I asked a question, who's using other? I'm going to end the poll. It's been 5 minutes. So end the poll. Does it show results or anything like that? Oh, yeah. There we go. Got the results right there. There you see it in the chat. Can I make that bigger? Can I copy this and paste it? I want to copy this. Copy. Rename. I don't want duplicate. Yeah, I want duplicate. Make it 2. So if I screw it up, I know what to do. Oh, yeah. I've done this before. So we're on Amiga 2. Go to studio mode. So how do you do this? You make it bigger. Woo, woo, woo. So there's the pole there. There we go. Frame it up right. So Linux, Windows 25, 4 votes. That's the color. There's the chat. Control. How do I... Dang. Screwed that up. There you go. Put that back there. Do, 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 do. A little bit smaller. There we go. Thank you so much for watching today and joining in that poll. That was fun. I enjoy chatting about Linux. My favorite topic. Oh, the W's out of the way. What did I do there? Oh, I have like a stretching thing. That's why I did this, so that I could not do that. Ah. Now I'm just playing around with OBS. There you go. There's how it was before I messed around with it. So anyway, yeah, I should just shut up and leave, man. When's this guy gonna go away? All right, until next time, my friends. Thank you for watching.